There is no sense of arrival, no doorway, no transition. One moment you existed in the world, distracted, busy, assuming time, and the next moment, time is gone. You are standing, and not because someone told you, but because every layer of denial has been stripped away. This is not a place of imagination. It is not symbolic. It is not metaphor. It is truth without padding. You are aware of Allah in a way you never allowed yourself to be while alive. Not distant, not abstract, not reduced to words. Present, complete. You understand instantly why the prophets trembled, why the righteous cried in prayer, why angels do not disobey. It was never about fear of punishment. It was about recognition. You are known fully. Every version of you, public and private, stands exposed without embarrassment, because embarrassment requires ego, and yours is gone. What remains is honesty. Your life opens again, but deeper this time. Not just what you did, but why you did it. You see how often you delayed obedience waiting for a better time. You assumed life would slow down. You assumed faith would feel easier later. You assumed repentance was a door that stayed open on your schedule. You see the pattern clearly now. You didn't reject Allah. You postponed Him. You see how much effort you spent managing appearances, how careful you were with people's opinions, how reckless you were with Allah's. You remember the du'as you made when you were afraid, and how quickly you forgot them once relief came. You remember bargaining with Allah. If you get me through this, I'll change. You did get through it. You didn't change. No accusation is spoken. None is needed. Your own awareness presses heavier than any words could. You are shown something devastatingly precise, the version of you that could have existed. Not fantasy, not perfection, just you with slightly more courage, slightly more discipline, slightly more sincerity. You see how close you were, how often guidance brushed past your life, a lecture you almost watched, a verse you almost reflected on, a prayer you almost took seriously. You see how many times Allah made it easy, and how often you chose easy instead. The realization settles. You weren't destroyed by sin. You were eroded by neglect, and neglect felt harmless. You remember how often you said, Allah knows my heart. He did. And now you see what was in it. Love mixed with laziness. Belief mixed with entitlement. Hope mixed with delay. You see how mercy surrounded you not because you deserved it, but because Allah is who He is. And for the first time, you feel shame without defensiveness. Pure shame. Not humiliation, recognition of imbalance. You took and took and took time, health, protection, forgiveness, and gave inconsistently. Still, Allah is not unjust. You are shown every act of sincerity, even the ones you forgot. The moment you stopped yourself mid-sin because you remembered Him. The tear you wiped away quickly so no one would see. The prayer you prayed exhausted, distracted, but still showed up for. Nothing is discounted, but nothing is exaggerated either. You finally understand what justice actually means. Perfect waiting, no emotional bias, no favoritism, no miscalculation, not even towards you. You want to ask for another chance, not because you fear punishment, but because you finally understand value. You finally see what mattered, and the pain of that realization is sharper than fear ever was. You understand now why people who truly believed were never casual about life, why they guarded their tongues, why they feared hypocrisy more than hardship, why they begged Allah not just for Jannah but for acceptance. You realize something terrifying and beautiful at the same time. Allah never needed you, but He wanted you, and He gave you chance after chance to turn back, not because you were special, but because He is merciful. The moment stretches, not cruelly, precisely. You are not crushed by this meeting. You are clarified. This is what standing before Allah with no excuses truly is. Not screaming, not chaos, not confusion, just truth. and the unbearable awareness that you lived most of your life treating it lightly, and now nothing is light anymore.